Taylor here. I am here to do a book haul for you guys. I will be doing Bookmas. It will be slightly delayed. It won't start for like about a week or so, but I just want to get some of these videos out before Bookmas begins because I am still actively reading, still picking up books, probably more than I need to, but that's okay. So this is a little bit of a book haul that I got at the end of October and most of November, so let's get into it. There is a publishing like paper crisis and everything, so some of these books were sent to me from publishers. A lot of them I pre-ordered, and some of them I just wanted to pick up some Christmassy reads. So just as a note there. I did pick up 7 Doherty Secrets by Natasha D. Richards. This was the Barnes & Noble cafe pick. So every once in a while they have like a new book that if you buy something at the cafe, you get this for $5. I normally always pick them up because they tend to be thrillers. The last one was 14 Ways to Die, and they tend to be quick reads. So I am heading on a plane in December, actually 2 planes, so I might take this with me, but the back says, I know 7 secrets. 1 caused the fall, 1 did nothing, 1 saw it all, 1 didn't care, 1 used their head, 1 played hero, 1 was left for dead. And it follows this girl named Cleo as she's invited to a scavenger hunt. And all the clues seem to connect back to Cleo's boyfriend Declan, who drowned a year ago. And it's a scavenger hunt, and I feel like murder, mysteries, and intrigue might be involved. This one's I'm really excited for, so hopefully I'll get to read it soon. But this is, I got that one at Barnes & Noble. I also picked up quite a few Christmas reads. I picked up Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. I always am a sucker for books that have dogs on the cover. This one's also set at a Christmas tree farm, and I think it's kind of a mix on Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. So I'm really excited for this one, and I hope to get around to it. This is probably one of the books that I will take with me to Florida with me because it is a little bit on the longer side. Also, another one that I might take to Florida with me as well is So This Is Christmas by Tracy Andrian. It's about a girl named Finley, and she goes home to Oklahoma for the holidays, and the last person she expects to see is her fellow classmate from England where she's studying. Her whole life in Oklahoma is not what she presented to this young man, but when he demands an all-American Christmas, she has to go out of her way to make him thrilled and happy, and I find like romance might find its way into this story, but it's so cute. I really, really like this cover. I love books set in small towns, and I'm really excited for that one as well. Also, the author of Amberly and the Secrets of the Fairy Warrior sent me a book. This is by Gina Valens. She sent it to me. She offered to send it to me on Instagram. I really do like middle grade quite a bit. This book is just so pretty, but it's about it's about fairies. And again, this is a really, really short read. It might be one that I take to Disney with me just because it's really, really quick. But I love this cover. It's so pretty, and I love fairies. I normally read books about very, very harsh, mean, and evil fairies. This one is about a very, very sweet fairy, I hope, and I'm really hopeful that I will like it. I also got a book from Simon & Schuster, which is Meet Stump Boy. I know this is going to go to my students once they are ready for it. I'm having a competition with one of my students named Paul, and this will be the next book he gets when he finishes the other one I gave him. But yeah, so this one's great. It's written by Jason Reynolds, drawings by Raoul III. And it's just a really, really cute one. So I really hope I get around to reading this one before I give it to him. But yeah, Stump Boy in the meantime. I also picked up a copy of Aurora's End by Amie, Kaufman, and J. Kristoff. I am about 234 pages into this one. So this one is one I will probably read before the end of November. It is going to be on my TBR. But yeah, I really am liking this. And it's a very, very pretty cover. Also, a couple of more Christmassy reads. I may have talked about these in my other book hauls, but they were all sort of together when I was putting my pile, so I'm just going to talk about them again. Blame It on the Mistletoe by Beth Garrow is a social media themed book set in England where 2 characters wind up switching places, and I really hope I like this one. This cover's so pretty. Also, The Holiday Switch by Tef Marcello is another holiday ream. This is like enemies to lovers. Super short as well, and this one's on my December TBR currently. And also, I'm dreaming of a Wyatt Christmas that has to do with adventuring, babysitting, trips, and an unexpected romance. So this one looks really, really cute. And she's also a ballet dancer. I also, because everyone has been oohing and ahhing over it, I also picked up Lore Olympus by Rachel Smythe, Volume 1. Again, this is one that I've heard incredible things about. The art style of this is really, really pretty. I know that it has to do with mythology, and I'm really intrigued by it. I also got a prize pack from Simon & Schuster, and some of these books were in there. So I got Ashes of Gold by J.L. This is the sequel to Wings of Ebony. This one doesn't come out until January 2022. I really did like Wings of Ebony, so hopefully I'll get around to reading this one. This one also did have a mythology twinge to it, which I did like. Also, a mystery thriller that I got in the mail from the same package was Gone Dark by Amanda Patchett, and this is 17-year-old Zara escapes her father's backward survivalist commune 5 years ago, but when there was a malware attack on the United States, Zara is forced to call upon her skills and best bet to survive is to go to the home she left behind. She has to go back to her father's compound. That sounds really interesting. And it comes out in April, so I have a little bit of time for this one. Also in that package, I got a copy of Very Bad People by Kit Frick. She wrote I Kill Zoe Spanos, and I love that book. Revenge is a dangerous game in this pulse-pounding dark academia thriller, perfect for fans of People Like Us and People of the Species. I really did like People Like Us, and I really loved I Killed Zoe Spanos, and this sounds like very, very similar. It's about a girl named Calliope. Her mother drowned after driving the family van with the lake and the daughters inside, and the truth behind the accident remained a mystery. But when Calliope transfers to the academy her mom went to, mysteries, legends, and secrets start to get revealed. And this one comes out in April. I really am excited for this one, especially because I loved her other book. I know she's wrote other books, but I Killed Zoe Spanos I really liked and actually gifted to like a lot of people this year. I also got a copy of Spy School graphic novel, which I'm really excited for because I've never actually read the Spy School series, but I am really excited about the graphic novel version of it. And I also picked up a copy of Wild Lore, The Weeping Tide by Amanda Foody. This also does come out in February. I really liked the first one. I thought it was super cute, and this one sounds perfect. This one is set in like under the ocean, which I'm really excited for. And then 2 other books I just randomly bought myself. One was A Winter's Promise by Crystal Davos, and this is actually a translated work. And I needed that for one of my like book challenges I'm doing into next year. But this is like Ophelia possesses 2 special gifts: a talent for seeing into an object's pants and the ability to travel through mirrors. So, and I've heard really good things about the first 2 books in this series, so I'm intrigued enough, and it sounds like a perfect winter read. And then the last one I picked up, which I just sort of picked it up randomly when I was doing some Christmas shopping, was Dark Rise by C.E. Paschett, and this is another, I think this one might be a science fiction story, but there's The Dark is coming. 16-year-old Doc is on the run, pursued by the man who killed his mother. And I think that they get drawn into a battle. The dark will rise. Who will fall? Who will stand? So yeah, that's my whole mini book haul for the month of November. I hope you guys liked it. And I will talk to you soon for my next video. Bye, friends.